Hello, my name is Carla Morales, and my assignment examines the women CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. Before I begin my visualization, I'd like to give you a little history of the Fortune 500. This was a list that is currently published by Fortune magazine, and this started in 1955. The list comprises of companies that are both public and private and is based on total revenue for the previous fiscal year. Finally, in 1998, after 22 years after the first woman, Katharine Graham, made the list, Fortune decided to publish the list and include the gender of the CEOs. Ms. Graham made the Fortune 500 list at least 11 times. The first time was 1972. The data I am going to work on today was retrieved from catalyst.org, and that was for the historical data from 1972 to 1997, and current data from 1998 to 2019 was retrieved from fortune.com. Okay, so now we can begin. I will move to women to columns and the year to rows. And here we're looking at all of the data from 1972 to 2019. But just so that we can get a better look at the visualization, I will like to now filter this information. So of course I'll filter by year. And I'll look at from 1972 to 1994. Okay, and now this is an automatic field. The way this mark comes up, it's more of, it's a line chart or a line graph actually, and I would prefer to see this information in the format of a bar chart. I will change that information here, and I will also at the same time, I will move the year to color. The count of women to my tooltip, and also to label. When I add the detail to the label, as you can see, I now can see the number of women per year based on this information. What I'd like to now do is I would like to change the color. This color blue is automatic, and I would like to change to something else, so I will look at the warm gray. Okay, and I will actually like to see rows on top, columns in the bottom. I'll just flip it over here. I'll get it that way. Great. And now I will have this sheet. I will name it. And I'll name it Final. And this looks pretty good. As you can see, we started off with one woman, 1972. That was the same person in 1973. In 74, we had two women, and so on and so forth. But between 1972 and 1995, we never had more than 3 female CEOs that were CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. I will now what I like to do now is just duplicate this actual worksheet. And I will change the information here. Let me just rename. And I will filter. So now I want to look at 1995 to to 2019. And there we go. Okay. And I will also like to change the view. For this one, I would prefer the line chart because there's a lot more information. And the color, I'll edit the color here. We can just give it something to sort of jazz it up and make it look really nice. And here we go. This is great. Now I would like to make a dashboard. And I think I should move this over a bit because I'm having some issues with this. Okay. I'll now create a dashboard. And I will drag my sheets onto the dashboard. Okay, I will also like to just give some space here. So I will hide the title here. I'll also show the header here. And now need to change the layout on this. I'll have it floating. Makes it easier to drag it over. And again, I'm not going to show the title. And here I can actually just move this up and spread it out a bit so we can still actually see that information. So now I will also just hide the title on this dashboard here. And I'll do the same over here. And here's my dashboard. And I will name it. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. I look forward to your feedback.